like the Master DLC. Well, technically I'm buying the Season Pass, which comes with all the different Masters for Naruto, Boruto, Shinobi Striker. Which I do recommend, by the way, as a game. It's actually fun. Downside is it's very PvE, well, player-oriented, so PvP is actually pretty good. And the PvE's not bad either, but I feel like they could have did way better in it. I tend to play healer and ranged in it. I want to like bend more into fucking I want to work more into fucking defense. Well, but there's not a whole lot of defense classes that I like. Oh, do you hear the lightning roar? Go sleep. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm thinking about getting, pre-ordering Remnant and getting the season pass thing for, Sword Art.
Hey, you play World of Tanks or World of Tanks, Armored Warfare, or War Thunder?
No, actually I don't. I haven't even tried it yet.
Okay. Well, I would recommend Armored Warfare. Not too bad, and I'm kind of just looking for team members at this point.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Jesus H. Christ! Oh my gosh, 5 is just tearing up the field. I'm not even able to get a zone in before he drops the target. God damn it, I missed it. For those of you who don't know, it takes a minute to zone in if you play artillery, and I unfortunately play artillery. So... spoiler alert! And zone. I don't think that shot made contact. If not, the round was a dud, which sucks. Oh, make my day. Just stay right there. Save me all that beautiful fucking trouble. 2, 1. God damn it! Don't point at me. And whoa. Also, whoever it is that's loading my fucking shell, Jesus H. Christ, you want some coke? Because, dude, it takes 10 seconds to load a single 122mm shell. I've got 2 fucking loaders. It should be 10 seconds in between shots. I understand running, you know, that takes about 3 to 4 seconds. But 10 goddamn seconds?
Oh, fuck. Stagger. Holy shit.
God, even tank operators take about, like, 15 seconds. For the longer one, and for the shorter one... I'm sorry to, like, bitch about this to the chat, or, you know... It's a problem in this game. Considering artillery basically is useless if there's a shit ton of buildings or obstacles, it doesn't put you in a good spot. And all the good spots are off the map. Alright, so my biggest problem with this is just sheer amount of retarded this game does. I'm actually gonna fall right fuck back. See that clip? I'm just gonna let everyone else get their kills because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to support that group. They're gonna do way better than I can help. I should have just stayed up at that roof. But not. You had to push in because you're a retard. Uh-oh, class. Retard alert. The fucking guy who has no armor is the guy who decided to push. Retard alert.
I like how there's some stupid people that think that, hey, we can do this, and then get slaughtered.
Oh no, that was me. That was me. I'm the sniper. Artillery. I'm supposed to be as far in the back as possible, putting rounds down range like a fucking, like a conservative fucking jello shot. That's actually probably my best phrase. So. If that doesn't kill something, I was actually gonna be disappointed if that did not pop a motherfucker. Oh, they killed it. What? Oh yeah, this is much better. I have good zoning here.
Is it bad that I'm abusing a boss? I just abused the boss, and he couldn't do shit because I'm staggered. I'm sorry, boss. Not really, but...
But yeah, like I said, for this game I really wish there were more hard targets. So like fucking bunkers and anti-tank boxes, it would give the artillery one a hell of a reason to keep fighting, to be able to help. You know? Like, make something that's like so durable that only artillery shells will fuck you up. Gives people a reason to use the artillery. Because as far as this game's concerned, artillery is like, alright, it may be a point-and-click adventure. That's useless. The Magash 5, which is a 4, has 11 fucking kills. It's a light tank.
That's
I've got 2 kills. I'm carrying a 105mm round. Actually, no, I'm carrying a 102mm fucking anti-tank round. It's built to kill buildings.
And everything
it's
in
Chinese vehicle. Yeah, pretty much. Built to drop the building on top of everything in it.
Yeah. It'd be bye-bye. Or this kid.
Oh yes, thank you God. Numerous tanks that aren't standing still for one guy with a sniper rifle. Well, I think damage. I'm a human after all. See, what I wish is when players are taking the objective, it would just keep sending in enemies. Because that would make it would be something to shoot at. The only downside of this is the enemy don't stay still and they move rather fast, and I've got a lag in between shots. So
basically, you have to somehow figure out where the fuck they are.
I have to figure out the lead trajectory. I have to make sure there's nothing blocking it. I have to make sure I figured out the correct trajectory so that the armor plate, if it's at a fucking slope, doesn't fucking ricochet the round and kill something else instead. And I also have to make sure my allies don't fucking kill the dick that I'm shooting at, because again, if I miss that shot, or if I fucking, the guy dies before the round makes contact, there's a 2-second delay at range I'm firing right now. So, from the moment the round is sent to the moment it makes contact, there's about 2.3 seconds to go by. I don't know if you know the difference between that, but if you've seen 2.3 seconds perspective, you're like, you know what? Alright, so this one time back at band camp, I fucked these 2 sisters. Alright, made contact. That kind of shit. Like, it's a deep, you can get out a mini story in that, a cup of coffee in that time. If you want the extra fictions, you got for the reload time too. fire of the deep briar.
I got a weapon called the Twilight Euphanizer. I just like the name, it's kind of hilarious. So I asked the devs, are you euphanizing Twilight?
Finally. Even the man who played the main one of the main characters in that show was like, I fucking hated working in that movie.
Yeah, I know. Did you see who's the new Batman? The guy from Twilight.
Yeah, I saw.
Everyone's
I saw,
like,
and the first
pissed.
thing that ran through I saw, and the first thing that ran through my mind was Batman. But like the moment he walks in, all the skin just starts sparking.
Somebody actually posted something. Oh, so we're gonna get a sparkly version of him. I'm like, oh my god, really? This is what we have for people? Like, come on. So we're gonna have sparkly Batman. There's a new song for you. Sparkly Batman. Or Sparkle Sparkles Batman. There you go.
My phone is dropping one into the keyboard magazine into the board every 6 seconds. The magazine takes 80 seconds. Like, you see, the upgrade smoke, that shit is fucking useless to me. If I'm gonna be entirely fair, that shit's useless to me because I'm so far back. By the time you get close, if they get close, I'm already dead. I got almost 2,000 in armor. Alright? A Jeep has almost 3,000. I'm talking an actual Jeep. Not armored personnel carrier, a Jeep. Our personnel carrier gets around 6,000. I got 2,000 armor. I'm a damn howitzer on a fucking, on a damn unicorn right now.
That's a new way of putting it.
I mean, I'm rare enough. Rare when the shot... See, I kind of want to go back to using the Abbott because that gets 3 shots and then it has a 20-second reload. But at the same fucking time, like, I hate that 20-second reload. Yeah, reload type, full reload. Fuck you. Salvo reload, it's 3 shots in between each shot. I get 3 shots total before the salvo's gone. Fucking damage if it penetrates is actually decent. Damage for non-penetrating rounds actually sucks. Its damage range is 3 meters. This is not that bad of a vehicle. I'm gonna be honest. But
It doesn't sound bad at all.
no, it's a good vehicle. Like, the only thing I hate is the fact of the Jivodika. If I want to get up to the Paladin, I have to use this fucking Chinese piece of shit. Because this is a tier 4, and I need to max out this in order to go into my next vehicle. So I need to go into I need to finish the Jivodika in order to unlock the M109. I need to finish the M109 in order to Katsuya. Just note that each time I finish one of these tanks, it goes up 1 tier. So pretty much I've got. Fuck it, I'll count tier 4 as the tier I'm as one of I need to complete because I'm still at the beginning of tier 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to unlock the goddamn Paladin, which is the last one I can use before going into like the expert mission, in which I'll get the PZH 2000, which is a fucking railway gun with a compensator on the muzzle, and some fucking undead death throw.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's called the Centauro 115, and it's called gun. It is literally an APC if it fucking like 155mm artillery. And it's unmanned, so it's a drone. So I have the crew inside the vehicle, which means you can't kill the crew. It's some fucking Italian piece of shit. That's why I want to get the Paladin, because at least it's American. It's high caliber. Oh god, high caliber in this game. Like, if you've never used high caliber, like, I'm on, fucking the sustained damage that gun is just devastating. And its targeting is really good, which makes it even better. So I can get, I can even get fucking armor on it! I can get composite armor! Let's see, improved, yeah. Improved loading mechanism, yeah, that's going fucking nice. Salvo size 1. Almost 2,000 damage if it's a penetrating shot, almost 1,000 if it's a non-penetrating shot, it has a damage range of 6 meters. Full damage armor threshold. Pretty much full damage if the armor is less than 50 meters, it's guaranteed to knock tank out in one go. One shot, tank's gone. Minimum damage the armor threshold is 235, so if it's beyond 235 millimeter armor, that round ain't doing shit unless it gets point contact. The penetration can go up to about 2 millimeters. Its speed is 300 millimeters per second, which means it goes faster than all the other shells that I got.
And which game's that?
Its minimum spread is 0. Ooh, that's actually really good. Aim time, it takes 6 seconds to aim in, which isn't too bad, considering my current aim time is going in. Reload's 11 seconds. That's about right. So, and with the rate of fire, that's gonna like reduce that heavily. Ooh, the Paladin. Title. That's useless. Renowned Tier 9 unlock. Enables you to unlock Tier 9, one Tier 9 vehicle.
Any leaves. Don't know why.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is starting to like get into I really like for like equipment.
And that's that
I
armored
am
game?
gonna
Armored Warfare.
love this. Yeah, it's Armored Warfare. It's good. Oh, so good warning. My recommendation: stick to tank and tank destroyers. Don't go into armored vehicles unless you want to be spotter for me, ever. Because if you play spotter, you get much more points for just saying, hey, right here, artillery, and fucking if I kill that fucker, you get double the points of the kill. The game actually rewards actively supporting your teammates, which I fucking love.
Okay,
and
so
the thing is,
I'll download it later.
I'm point support, meaning if somebody gets me target data and I take that target, they're earning a shit ton. Now, if I and then somebody else fucks up, I get more points. So I don't mind people kill stealing. I get a little pissed off because it's like, motherfucker! Because that's credits out my wallet. But, like, Zhang's fucking loadout right now, which is the Chinese dealer, because he's the only one that sells self-propelled guns, which is the artillery. I'm gonna be honest. This is, driving me up a goddamn wall. That's what this is. Because it takes forever to level up some of these things. Like, you gotta dedicate yourself to this game. To blame for how I get done. The tank destroyers, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're pretty fun. So you can buy from the Europeans, the Americans, the Russians, the Chinese, and fucking Private Sec. Private Sec is basically entirely built around tank destroyers and armored fighting vehicles. I mean, for fuck's sake, the armored fighting vehicles is literally a armored jeep with like multiple fucking rockets.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Me, I usually go for heavy tanks.
Let's see, going into the Russian tree, like, there's a bunch of, like, really good, including the Thunderbolt, which is Tier 9 fucking tank. Personally, I really like the look of the fucking the PL-01 light tank because of all of its fucking all the armor that's set up on it. And I know the Abrams is in here somewhere. I just don't know where. I think it's in the American sector, but it's not in the beginning because the Americans are considered beginner tier. Hence why you can get the fucking actual Sherman. I'm not joking with that. Actual
beginner
fucking
tier.
Sherman.
Beginner tier.
There's M1 Abrams right here. For